Get started in a second. Wait for the notification to pop up. Okay, Most High in Christ. Shalom Israel, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak and Thumb to the brothers, Yahweh Shemal and Thumb by Shem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. I'm Priest Officer Karan Yalla, and welcome to another installment of Nothing New Under the Sun. So, as y'all can tell by the title tonight, we're going to get into innocent black men arrested and executed. You understand? You see this all over this empire today. Brothers get arrested on trumped up and false charges, you understand? And in many cases, put to death by this system, you understand, by the oppressor, right? Well, this ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? The prophets in the days of old, these brothers was persecuted, you understand, arrested on false charges, you understand, and ultimately a lot of times murdered, you know what I'm saying, unjustly. So like get Isaiah 42 and 22. The book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. You understand? We get robbed of so many things in this empire. But one of the most important things that this empire has stripped from us, you understand, is our righteous men. You understand? Our men that are supposed to be leaders in our communities, they rob of the Salaki. They rob us of those men. You understand? And many times they send them to prison for 20, 30, 40 years, you understand? If not, they execute them before then. You understand? You got a lot of brothers that's in prison to this day that's been there since the 70s, since the 80s. You understand? Being labeled as so-called political prisoners, you understand? When these brothers didn't even do anything wrong. They just galvanized the people to actually see the BS that the government has plotted against our people in our communities, and the government deemed them as a threat. You understand? Reading on. Says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes. What's a snare or a hole? A snare and a hole is a trap. You understand? Our brothers walk these streets every day, you understand, with intentions a lot of the times to do good in the community. You understand? To to electrify our community to actually be righteous, you understand, towards one another and separate from the system which has us killing each other, robbing each other, murdering each other, you understand? And a lot of these brothers, of course, in the days of old, a lot of these brothers, well, all of those brothers didn't have the truth, you understand? And in turn, they was murdered or arrested on false charges and a lot of times executed, you understand? Reading on. And they are hid in prison houses, you understand? This this scripture is so heavy, you understand, because blacks, Latinos, and natives, you understand, we number one in the prison population here in the United States. You understand? In a country and an empire that has the most prisoners in the whole goddamn world. You understand? And this is not by accident. This is strictly by design. You understand? There's a document called COINTELPRO. It's a COINTELPRO document. You understand? Which was created by that homosexual J. Edgar Hoover, who used to be the head of the CIA. You understand? Slack here. it was either the CIA or the FBI, one of them. I believe it is the FBI, Salakia. You understand? That's flaming homosexual, you understand? He came with a program called COINTELPRO, short for Counter Intelligence Program. You understand? And what they did was they used uh they used evil, you understand, conniving tactics against black men to make sure that we don't rise and we don't electrify our communities, you understand, to come up against the oppressor by basically just speaking up against, you understand, the the atrocities that's being committed against us in our neighborhoods, you understand, by the government of the United States, right? So what they did was they came up with this program and certain decrees that they set forth, you understand, to basically discredit, you understand, certain leaders, right? And I believe that COINTELPRO is still alive and well to this day. You understand? Commander General Yohana is an excellent leader for so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But you hear ISUBK, we get a bad rap all of the time. You understand? They tell you that we a hate group. You understand? When we don't preach hate, you understand? We just preach love for our people. We preach justice for our people. You understand? But meanwhile, we get deemed as a hate group. You understand? By the United States federal government. You understand? Because we actually love blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and we understand that there has been tragedies committed against our people. You understand? But Commander General Yohana, he's deemed as a co-leader and someone who runs a hate group, which is totally false. You understand? And that's what was going on with blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans in the days of old. You understand? Our people were always brought up on charges that were not true. You understand? I'm gonna get to a couple of accounts in the scriptures in a hot second. You understand? But I'm gonna read this again. It says, "But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey." You understand? Black men, we are prey in this empire. You understand? Like, like prey in the wild is basically a vulnerable animal running from a bigger animal that wants to devour it. This is black men in this empire, and this is black men amongst heathens in general. You understand? When we choose to marry unto these heathens, when we choose to be like these heathens, serve their gods, you understand, and join hand in hand with them, we become a prey to our heathen. You understand, Salaki, to our heathen slave master, whether it be an African, whether it be a Caucasian, you understand, whether it be an Asian, whether it be any one of these goddamn nations that has ruled over us in the past, we have been prey to them. You understand? Reading on, it says, "And none delivereth for a spoil, and none saith restore." Nobody delivered us out of this captivity. You understand? Out of none of these captivities, save the men that the Lord set up to actually change the life and thought press of the nation of Israel. You understand? And that's the only thing that's going to get us out of these dire situations of us being up under these slave masters. You understand? Like, once again, whether it be a Caucasian, Asian, you understand, an African, East Indian, you understand, all of these nations have had us in captivity at one point in time, and they all arrested innocent black, Latino, and Native American men on trumped up charges, and in many cases executed us, right? Salakia. Get Lamentations 4 and 18. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Comment, you understand? If you watching from Facebook, I can't necessarily see your comments from Facebook. So Baba Kasha, if you could come to the Sacramento Israelites page on YouTube, you understand, so I can see your comments. The water in advance. So what I said I want. Lamentations. Lamentations 4:18. The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 18. They hunt our steps. You understand? Your oppressor is hunting black men. You understand? Day to day in this empire. They hunt your steps. They ride around in your goddamn neighborhoods just seeking to arrest you or beat you. You understand? And in many cases kill you. You understand? A lot of times brothers get pulled over in the ghetto and out of nowhere, you got a goddamn drug charge. You understand? When you know damn well you didn't have no drugs in your car. Like they literally have cops on camera right now. You understand? Because some brothers have dashboard cameras and cameras inside their car, and they have captured police officers on camera, literally planting drugs on brothers. You understand? Planting guns on brothers. You understand? It's like it's a couple of brothers that I grew up with and some of my family members, you understand, that has been in jail for assault on a peace officer when they ain't even touched the goddamn police. You understand? Because they hunt our steps, right? Lamentations 4:18 from the top again. They hunt our steps that we cannot go into our streets. You understand? They hunt our steps that we can't go in our streets. It's not safe for you to walk around your goddamn neighborhood. You understand? Because the police, they riding around and they riding around 4 deep in task force cars. You understand? Jumping out on everybody. This is stop and frisk right here in the Bible. I'm gonna read that again. Lamentations 4:18. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in that Salakia, that we cannot go in our streets. You understand? That's stop and frisk. You know what I'm saying? That's the police officers riding 2, 3, 4 deep, you understand, bouncing out on brothers that's going to the store to go get him a soda, you understand, or some type of alcohol to drink because he's being oppressed in this empire and he needs something to soothe his pain. You understand? While this brother's on his way to the store, like the brother could be going to the store to go get some food for his babies. You understand? You seen what happened with the young brother down in Florida. What was the brother's name? Salakia. The Trayvon Martin. You understand? This young brother was in a convenience store, went to go get him some Skittles. You understand? In the Arizona. And this goddamn oppressor, which wasn't even a police officer that had no authority or jurisdiction to be harassing this young man, you understand? He ended up murdering this young brother because he hunts our steps. Your oppressor hunts our steps. And this is nothing new. You understand? They was doing this back in Egypt. When you read the account of Moses, you understand, seeing the Egyptians smiting one of his Hebrew brothers. You understand? This is exactly what was going on. You know what I'm saying? That was Egypt police department back then. You understand? That was going on in all of these damn empires because these nations hate the children of Israel. They hate Black, Latino, and Native American men, women, and children. You understand? Therefore, they hunt your steps. You understand? Reading on. It says that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. You understand? Like Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you perish in this empire. You understand? Because you want to go to the store and you got racist police officers patrolling your goddamn neighborhood to put you to death. You understand? To put you in jail. You know what I'm saying? To arrest you on trumped up charges, to plant drugs on you. You understand? To rob you a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers go to jail with money in their pocket. End up, you ain't got a dollar on your books because them crooked police officers and took everything that you had and put it in their own goddamn pocket and went and spent some money on their goddamn wife. You understand? This is what's going on in this empire. We are being hunted. You understand? And it's what happened in the days of old. This happened in the Babylonian Empire, the Assyrian Empire, the Egyptian Empire, when the Ammonites, the so-called Japanese, was over us. You understand? This happened anytime that we was this happened anytime that we have been in captivity to another nation. You understand? All throughout these scriptures, and even until today. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. Let's go to First Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment. If you just now getting on Facebook and tuning into the class, I can't see your comments from here. You understand? I'm getting the notifications that brothers is commenting, but I can't see your comments from here. So if you could, Baba Kasha, jump on the YouTube channel. And if you got any comments or questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Baba Kasha, the water in advance. You understand? Go to First Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. The book of First Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant. You understand? You got to be sober in these times. You got to be vigilant in these times. You understand? And this is why. Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion walking about, seeking whom he may devour. You understand? The so-called Caucasian man, woman, and child, these are the devils that the Bible speak of. You understand? And what are they doing? I'm gonna read that again. It says, your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion walking about, seeking whom he may devour. You understand? You see a lion in his natural habitat, he's looking for prey. He's looking to see what animal that he can feast off of. This is how your oppressor looks at black men when we walk around this empire. You understand? This is why you get pulled over for so-called routine traffic stops. You understand? A goddamn routine traffic stop for a black, Latino, or Native American man is, you're a nigga. I'm going to pull you over to see exactly what the hell you got going on. If everything checks out, I might let you go. You understand? If I feel like I should have some mercy on you today, then I might let you go. You understand? But depending on how your oppressor is feeling at that time, when he pull you over in your car, you might not make it home. This is why blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans here in the ISUBK, you understand, we teach our brothers and sisters to comply with the police. You understand? Don't be talking all reckless and bad mouthing the police. That is not wise. You understand? That will get you murdered. You understand? Because they want to devour you anyway. They want to kill you anyway. They pulled you over in order for them to murder you, believe it or not. You understand? Because your oppressor is the devil. Your oppressor is going about like a lion, you understand, seeking whom he may destroy. You understand? A lion is not walking around in the jungle to make friends with a goddamn gazelle. You understand? To make friends with a damn buffalo. That's not what a lion is doing. A lion is going about in that jungle to go get him some food to feast on. You understand? To feed him and his tribe. And that's what your oppressor doing. You understand? You ever heard the police officer saying he got to meet his quota today? That means he has to pull over enough black men, you understand, to basically bring back a good report to his superior officers. You know what I'm saying? That he made sure that enough black men were stopped, you understand, or taken to jail for that day. You understand? That's what's going on in this empire. And your oppressor, these poor oppressors that end up being police officers, they thrive off of taking blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to jail. You understand? It's not a coincidence that these police officers that run our neighborhood, these are the uneducated white men. You understand? These white men don't have college degrees. You understand? These is the trailer trash white men that they give 6 figures a year, you understand, to walk around with a badge and a gun. They only got to go through the police academy for about 6 months. You understand? Here in the ISUBK up under Commander General Hanna, you got to do at least 6 months, you understand, for you to be able to, like you got to do 3 months, you understand, in order to get your Hebrew name. And depending on the superior officers or captains over you, you might not even get your Hebrew name in 90 days. You understand? And then you got to go through a period of time of being a trooper. You understand? A lot of brothers get their officer's test, you understand, within 6 months. You understand? And then you have to be eligible in order to hold down the class after 6 months. You understand? But these police officers, they go through the academy within 6 months. You understand? They get a gun, they get a badge, and basically get a license to kill. You understand? They don't have the highest IQs. You You understand? They don't come from families who got members of prestigious colleges and all of this type of stuff. Now, these is regular trailer trash white boys, you understand? That's already trigger happy. You understand? This is why, like, if you look at the history of America in the Great Depression era, you understand? The 1920s and the 30s. Salakia. Shalom Yahabashim Al Shabrakatah. I should be K Coast War out Salakia. I don't know who that is. If you could put your name, city, and state, Baba Kashaw. But you understand, a lot of these police officers, they had to get these crazy white boys this license, you understand, to be able to patrol Black, Latino, and Native American communities and run around with a goddamn gun. If not, you're gonna have Billy the Kid on your hand. You understand? You're gonna have Bonnie and Clyde running around your American streets, robbing banks. You understand? Because that's what white men was doing before they start giving the average white man a job on the police force. They was bank robbers. You understand? They was murderers. They was thieves. This is what these white men do at heart. You understand? So this is why when they give them a gun and a badge in our community, you get a lot of brothers that get murdered by these trailer trash white boys. You understand? Oh, Naquab, Yahbashim Al Shabrakatah. What's going on, Brody? Appreciate you for tapping in. You understand? This is why you got a lot of brothers that get murdered by these trigger happy police officers. You understand? Because a lot of these police officers, if they didn't have a gun and a badge and a license to basically kill Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they will be robbing this country blind by hitting their banks. You understand? You seen what happened at the Capitol building. You understand? Not too long ago. That's the spirit of a goddamn white man. You understand? That's the spirit of your oppressor. And what's going to happen is, if you don't give your oppressor a license to be able to oppress the right people, he's going to fight against his own self, and he's going to try to cripple this economy by lining his own pockets with money, because he's a greedy, filthy, stinking pig, and he's the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? Salakia. Let's get into it, man. Go to the book of Genesis, chapter 39. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. The water for the comments and the quab. I definitely appreciate you, Brody. You understand? Turn to Genesis 39, Baba Kashab, if the viewers could out there. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 39 and verse 1. And Joseph was brought down to Egypt, and Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard, an Egyptian, brought him of the hands of the Ishmaelites, which had brought him down thither. You understand? Joseph was one of the sons of Jacob. You understand? And what happened was, this brother was sold to some goddamn Arabs because his brothers was basically jealous of him being Jacob's favorite son. You understand? Joseph used to just brag and boast all the time. Yeah, man, I had a dream that y'all gonna be up under me one day. You understand? Mind you, this is the second to the last youngest brother. You understand? His younger brother up under him was Benjamin. You understand? But this young dude was basically bragging and boasting, you understand, to his brothers on how he's going to be better than them in the future. Not only did he do that, he got a coat, a special coat from Jacob of many colors, you understand? And what else did this brother? Oh, the brother basically was, he used to bring back a report to Jacob, you understand, and tell Jacob how they would be out in the field and not basically following the orders that Jacob gave them. You understand? So these brothers was jealous, you understand? And they sold this brother into slavery to some Ishmaelites. Now, at first they was going to kill the brother, you understand? But Barakatah Yahweh Shah, for the spirit of the brother Reuben, you understand? Who was the forefather of the so-called Seminole Indians. Reuben had to get at his younger brothers like, man, look, this is our brother, man. We can't kill him. You understand? We can sell him to some Egyptians, but we can't kill him. Which shows you how evil it is for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to be jealous of each other. You understand? When you jealous of a brother, this is why you bring crime in your community. You understand? This is why brothers murder and kill each other. This is why brothers bring up false charges on brothers and basically accuse you of a whole lot of false things, you understand, to get your life taken from you or get you put in a bad situation, you understand. It's evil stuff that blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans do to each other when we're jealous of each other, you understand. And by all means, that should cease in the nation of Israel, you understand. Salakia, you know what I'm saying. But it says and Potiphar, an Egyptian Pharaoh, an Egyptian Salaki, and an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard, an Egyptian, brought him into the hand of the Ishmaelites, would have brought him down thither. You understand? These Ishmaelites was into human trafficking. You understand? You see brothers get locked up for human trafficking when they so-called pimping on a young broad or pimping on a female in general. You understand? Egyptian culture is human trafficking. Ishmaelites, Arabs, you understand, so-called Arabs, Africans, you understand, Caucasians, all the rest of these goddamn heathens, their culture is a part of their culture is human trafficking. That is not blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans' culture. You understand? That is not what we do. We don't traffic human beings, but they do, and they always have. You understand? Salakia. Verse 2. And the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man, and he was in the house of his master, the Egyptian. The Lord was with Joseph. You understand? And when it say he was a prosperous man, meaning the Lord blessed him. You understand? Anything that he put his hands to, you understand? You seen good fruit from it. You understand? And that's what we do here in America. Everything we touch turn into gold. You understand? The NFL is filthy, stinking rich because you got niggas that can catch a goddamn football and 90 yards up the field, you understand, and break 17 tackles to an 89-yard touchdown. You understand? This is why your goddamn slave master that owns that damn football team and the whole league in general is rich, because the Lord is with these brothers on that field. You understand? We better than all of you goddamn heathens at everything. You understand? I know you Tongans and Samoans, y'all think y'all raw at football. No, you're not. Not compared to niggas like Reggie Bush. Not compare. I don't watch sports these days. You understand? So I'm gonna be naming a whole lot of older brothers. You understand? Not compared to Walter Payton. You understand? Not compared to Marshawn Lynch. You understand? Not compared to Daryl Dawkins. All the Tiki Barber. All of these Hall of Fame superstars that played the sport of football. Y'all can't touch the children of Israel in football. You understand? Or no sports or nothing at all on planet Earth, because the Lord is with the children of Israel. The scriptures say that we are the salt of the earth. You understand what I'm saying? And the Lord has blessed everything in our hands. You understand? And this is why your slave master is rich. Salakia. Salakia, excuse me. You understand? Reading on. It says, and his master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord made all that he did to prosper in his hands. You understand? Everything that Joseph did was prosperous because the Lord was with Joseph. You understand? Just like Floyd Mayweather. He's arguably the best boxer of all time. You understand? Because the Lord is with him in that respect. You understand? In his field of what he does, the Lord is with Floyd Mayweather. You understand? And this is why boxing, you understand, the oppressors that own the boxing commission, you understand, and all of these pay-per-view channels that you got to watch Floyd Mayweather fights on, excuse me. This is why they make so much goddamn money, because the people that they have in slavery, you understand, are gifted, you understand, are blessed by the Lord. You understand? Was Joseph free? Hell no, Joseph wasn't free. I'm gonna read the top again. It says, and Joseph was brought down to Egypt, and Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard, an Egyptian, brought him of the hands of the Ishmaelites, which had brought him down hither. Joseph was a goddamn slave. You understand? But he was prosperous even in his goddamn captivity, just like LeBron James. LeBron James is a goddamn slave. You understand? Who does LeBron James work for? He works for a Caucasian man. You understand? LeBron James has nowhere near as much money as the person that owns the NBA. that as the person that owns the Los Angeles Lakers, which is the team that he plays for. You understand? The LeBron James has nowhere near as much money as them. Jay-Z don't have nowhere near as much money as the person that owns the record company that or the music distribution company that pushes his music out. Jay-Z might be a billionaire, you understand? But his goddamn slave master has trillions of dollars. You understand? That's because he is a slave. I don't give a damn how rich you are. You understand? They shut down the brother Jay Prince, Suge Knight, and what's the other brother's name? Irv Gotti. You understand? Which is evil as hell for this brother to name himself after a goddamn Italian mob boss, but that's a whole nother story. You understand? They shut down these three brothers that tried to put $30 million together, you understand, to create a all-black distribution network for the children of Israel to push their music through their own people's companies. You understand? And what did the government do? The government shut down their plots. You understand? The government shut down their plan by indicting Irv Gotti, you understand, on federal racketeering charges. You understand? Suge Knight went to prison at that time. You understand? Jay Prince, it just came out that it was FBI and CIA agents, you understand, paid, you understand, to take that brother's life. You understand? Why? Because these brothers are slaves. I don't give a damn how many millions of dollars you got. You understand? If your slave master can dictate what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to go, you understand? Look at Kanye West. You understand? All of these goddamn big corporations and companies that he did business with, they severed ties with him, telling him, "Nah, you can't sell an Adidas shoe. That's over with." You understand? We don't want to be partners with you. You understand? Because Kanye West is a goddamn slave. You understand? Kyrie Irving, he got millions of dollars. You understand? They just put him on a goddamn shelf, made him pay all types of fines because he's a goddamn slave. You understand? Just like Joseph was. But Joseph was prosperous. You understand? Reading on. Verse 4. And Joseph found grace in his sight, and he served him, and he made him overseer of his house, and all that he had put into his hand. You understand? Joseph was basically the top slave of Potiphar's house. You understand? This Egyptian captain of Pharaoh's army, you understand? Joseph was his top guy, right? Verse 5. And it came to pass from the time that he had made him overseer his house and over all that he had, that the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake. And the blessing of the Lord was upon all that he had in the house and in the field. You understand? Joseph was the top slave of this goddamn heathen. You understand? And the Lord blessed Joseph so goddamn much that naturally him being up under this goddamn Egyptian, the blessings came on this Egyptian. You understand? Just like what's going on with blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to this day. You understand? If we run your company, you understand? If we the foreman on your construction site, you understand? We your number one basketball player, your number one football player, your top artist on your goddamn record label, your house is going to be blessed because of the children of Israel. You're going to be able to make millions and trillions and billions and zillions of dollars because the Lord is with the children of Israel. Because nobody has talent like us. They don't know how to get things done like the children of Israel. And Joseph is the son of Jacob. You understand? What did Jacob did this same thing. Jacob worked for his uncle Laban. You understand? And Laban did all type of evil trickery towards him. You understand? He tricked him out of his wife and had this brother working for years on end. You understand? And the Lord was with Jacob. You understand? And what happened? Jacob was prosperous and watching Laban's sheep. You understand? And in turn, Laban's sheep, they multiplied sevenfold. You understand? Because the Lord was with Jacob, just like he's with Jacob's son. You understand? Reading on. And just like he's with the children of Israel in this captivity. You understand? Reading on. It says, verse 6, and he left all that he had in Joseph's hand, and he knew not aught he had, save the bread which he did eat. Slack. And he left all that he had in Joseph's hand, and he knew not aught he had, save the bread he did eat. And Joseph was a goodly person and well favored. You understand? Everybody loves LeBron James. You understand? Everybody loves Floyd Mayweather. You understand? Like everybody shows favor to these people. You understand? Same thing with Joseph. Joseph was basically a rich, prosperous slave up under these goddamn Egyptians. You understand? And the Lord was with him. So everybody loved Joseph. He was well favored. You understand? Salakia. Verse 7. And it came to pass after these things that his master's wife had cast eyes upon Joseph. You understand? This filthy, nasty, wicked broad, you understand? His master's wife, you understand? A filthy, foul-smelling Egyptian woman, you understand? She was looking at Joseph in a lustful way. You understand? When it say she cast eyes upon him, meaning she was looking at him from the corner of her eye, biting her lip, trying to give him some of that tail. You understand? That's what she wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And she said, lie with me. Like I said, she wanted to give him some of that tail, some of that filthy, nasty Egyptian tail. You understand? She said, lie with me, Joseph. You understand? Please come tear this thing up. You understand? Which is wicked as hell. You understand? And look at what Joseph does. Joseph being a goddamn slave to this Egyptian, you understand, captain of an army. You understand? This brother had integrity. Look what Joseph do. Verse 8. But he refused and said unto his master's wife, behold, my master wotteth not what is with me in the house, and hath committed all that he hath to mine hand. There is none greater in this house than I, neither hath he kept back anything from me but thee, because thou art his wife. How then can I do this great wickedness and sin against God? You understand? This brother has so much integrity, you understand? He had to check her like, look, man, check this out. You understand? Salakia. He had to check her like, man, look, check this out. Joseph has put me over everything in his house. You understand? And when he put me over everything in his house, he said I can have anything that I want. You understand? There's nothing that he kept me from but you, because you his wife. And I'm not gonna do any wicked thing against my master, you understand? Nor am I going to sin against God by sleeping with you, you disgusting woman. You understand? This is what Joseph said to this goddamn African woman. You understand? And this shows you how much integrity that blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are supposed to have, even while you're in captivity. He didn't take the Martin Luther King route. You understand? He didn't take the route of a lot of these goddamn basketball players that get $1 million contract and go marry some goddamn white woman from Wichita, Kansas somewhere. You understand? This brother had integrity. He was like, man, look, I work for this brother, you understand? And I'm not going to sleep with you because he's my master, nor am I going to sin against God because sleeping with another man's wife is against my culture. You understand? SB, the water for tapping in, cuzzo. Appreciate you. If you don't know what the water means, thank you in Hebrew, cuz. Most High Christ got one of my cousins over here tapped into the class. I definitely appreciate you, cuz. Salakia, reading on. Verse 10. And it came to pass that she spake to Joseph day by day that he hearkened not unto her to lie by her or to be with her. Man, this broad came and tried to give Joseph some of that tail every goddamn day. You know, it said day by day. You understand? Like, she used to see this brother in passing, like, hey man, what's up, man? Like you know what I'm saying? Let's go. You feel me? He like, nah, man, you tripping, bro. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? You out of pocket, but I'm cool, right? Verse 11. And it came to pass about this time that Joseph went into the house to do his business, and there was none of the men of the house there within. Understand? So, Most High Christ, cuz I definitely appreciate you, cuzzo. Definitely appreciate it, man. Matter of fact, let me clap it up for my cousin, man, SB, man. Shout out to SB, man. I definitely appreciate you for tuning in, you understand, and supporting this truth. Appreciate you, cuz. So Joseph went in the house around this time, you understand, it to go take care of some business that he had to do up in the house, you understand? And there was nobody else up in the house with him, right? Verse 12. And she caught him by his garment, saying, lie with me. You understand? When it say she caught him by his garment, like this nasty, filthy woman, she walked up to Joseph and basically just pulled him by his clothes aggressively, like, man, you gonna come get some of this. You understand? Reading on. It says, and he left his garment in her hand and fled and got him out. Man, look, Joseph had to snatch away from this filthy, stinking woman and her aggressive lust for him. You understand? She seeing this brother, this nigga probably had gold teeth. You understand? Chains on, a big afro or some braids. You know how niggas get on. You understand? You know how brothers. You know how we dress up. You understand how we get down in any captivity that we've ever been in. You understand? She seen the swag on Joseph, seeing that this was a handsome brother. You understand? Which Joseph is the forefather of the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans today, the tribe of Ephraim and Manasseh. You understand? She seen how saucy this brother was, you understand, and seeing what type of swag that he had, and she was just burning in her lust to sleep with this guy, you understand? And Joseph, him having integrity, even being a goddamn slave, a rich, prosperous slave, you understand, up under Potiphar, he was like, nah, man, I got too much integrity. I'm cool. I don't want that, you understand? It's against my culture to sleep with you, you understand? So Joseph walking in the house, you know what I'm saying? She didn't grab hold of this brother's garment, you understand? And basically ripped the garment off of this brother, you understand? Because she was burnt so much in her lust for him, you understand? She ripped the garment off of this brother while he had to escape and get the hell away from this woman because she was damn near about to rape the brother, you understand? Salakia. Verse 13, and it came to pass when she saw that he had left his garment in her hand and was fled forth, that she called unto the men of her house and spake unto them, saying, see, he hath brought in Hebrew unto us to mock us. And he came in unto me to lie with me, and I cried with a loud voice. You see how these filthy, stinking heathens think of you? This is how a white man, a white woman thinks of you. You understand? You niggas that want to go out there and go get a woman outside of your goddamn race, she looks down upon you. Yeah, I'm gonna read that again. Salakia. It says, that she called unto the men of her house and spake unto them, saying, see, he hath brought in Hebrew unto us to mock us. You understand? She basically saying, like, oh, you didn't brought this low life, you understand, this nigga to come mock us. You know what I'm saying? He think he better than us. Well, look, this nigga done tried to come up in here and basically rape me. You understand? She is lying on this brother. You understand? She got his garment in his hand for evidence, in her hand for evidence. You understand? She's saying, oh man, they done brought this Hebrew nigga. Look, man, look, this is literally what's that goddamn white woman name? Hillary Clinton calling black men super predators. This right here in the Bible. You understand? This is why America looks at black men as over-sexualized creatures, you understand? Because Hillary Clinton called us super predators. This is exactly what this goddamn African woman is calling Joseph right now. She calling this nigga a super predator that think he better than her, you understand? And she's lying on him, accusing him of basically trying to rape her. You understand? Well, Joseph didn't want nothing to do with that filthy woman. You understand? Reading on. It says, verse 15, and it came to pass when he heard that I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me and fled and got him out. You understand? She came up with a whole goddamn lie. Meanwhile, she been trying to throw that thing at Joseph every goddamn day she sees him. And Joseph keep turning it down. Like, nah, you tripping, man. I'm cool. You feel me? I don't want none of that. You understand? And what happened was when she finally thought she was about to get her chance, you understand? When she finally was about to push up on Joseph and be super aggressive, you understand? Joseph got up out of there, you understand? And then when she figured out that Joseph got up out of there and she got a piece of his garment, she got so mad that Joseph did not want to sleep with her that she came up with a story and lied on his brother to get him killed. You understand? Reading on. Verse 16, and she laid up his garment by her until his Lord came home. Look at this evil, man, excuse me, I was about to, look at this evil broad. You understand? She done came up with this goddamn story and told everybody else in her household. Then it says she laid up the garment by her until her Lord came home, until her husband came home. Meaning she set this brother's garment right there on the side of her until her goddamn husband came on. So she can show him this garment, tell him this lie, so they can go out and try to capture Joseph to kill him. You understand? Reading on. Salakia. Verse 17. And she spake unto him according to these words, saying, the Hebrew servant which thou hast brought unto us came in unto me to mock me. Salakia. Man, this filthy, wicked broad, you understand? She came and told her husband this same goddamn lie. You understand? Basically saying that he think he better than us, and he thought he could just have sex with me and have his own goddamn way with me whenever the hell he wanted to, because he thinks he's better than us. You understand? So therefore, your goddamn servant, he tried to have sex with me. He tried to rape me. You understand? Verse 18, and it came to pass as I lifted up my voice and cried that he left his garment with me and fled. Verse 19, and it came to pass when his master heard the words of his wife, which he spake unto him, saying, after this manner did thy servant to me, that his wrath was kindled. You understand? So when she told Potiphar, when she came up with this lie and told Potiphar this bald-faced lie, you understand? He got angry at Joseph. You understand? Like you. Verse 20, and Joseph's master took him and put him into prison, and a place where the king's prisoners were bound, and he was there in the prison. You understand? This brother went to prison for false charges of rape. You understand? Or attempted to rape this goddamn heathen woman. You understand? When he did totally opposite. You understand? She should have been took to jail. You understand? For attempted rape, because she in actuality tried to rape Joseph her goddamn self. You understand? And then when you read in on the rest of the story, you understand, the Lord had mercy on Joseph, and Joseph eventually got out of prison by the grace of the Most High. You understand? And he became second in charge in Egypt. You understand? And he made Egypt a superpower. You understand? But Salaki, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the next account. And so let's go to the book of Mark, chapter 6. Excuse me. This is the book of Mark chapter 6, and I'm going to start at verse 17. For Herod himself has sent forth and laid hold upon John and bound him in prison for Herodias' sake, his brother Philip's wife, for he had married her. You understand? So John, he went to jail. You understand? He was in prison because he basically told Herod and Herodias that they was out of pocket for marrying each other, because Herodias, you understand, she was John's wife in the past. You understand? That's illegal for you to have sex with another man's wife. You understand? Herodias, her being a Israelite, you understand, and Herod, he was an Edomite, but at the same time, though, you understand, he claimed to live by the laws of our scriptures. You understand? So John held him to that. You understand? He told them, like, man, look, it's not lawful for y'all to be married to each other. You understand? She's married to your goddamn brother. On top of that, she has a goddamn child by your brother. You understand? Salakia. Salakia, I'm gonna start at verse 16. Mark 6 and 16. But when Herod heard thereof, he said, it is John whom I beheaded. he is risen from the dead. You understand? He thought Christ was John. You understand? And he had John executed. He had him beheaded. They cut John the Baptist's head off. You understand? For Herod had sent forth and laid hold upon John and bound him in prison for Herodias' sake, his brother Philip's wife, for he had married her. Verse 18, for John has said unto Herod, it is not lawful for thee to have thy brother's wife. You understand? He told him, man, look, it's illegal for you to have your brother's wife. You understand? Brothers like John, you understand? John the Baptist, brothers like Christ, you understand? Brothers like Joseph. You see these stories happen all over. You understand? This is Emmett Till in the Bible. You understand? And Emmett Till was accused by some goddamn white woman of whistling at her. You understand? And they beat this brother to a pulp. You understand? And threw him in some goddamn water in Mississippi somewhere. And this young brother was from Chicago, and he went out there to basically visit family members, and went out there and was murdered by a mob of angry white people because this goddamn white woman accused him of whistling at her, which eventually she recanted her statement, you understand? And Emmett Till was, I believe, exonerated, you understand, in his death. You understand? They beat this young brother so goddamn bad that they wanted to have a closed casket, but his mother, you understand, her understanding that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, you understand, his mother, she pleaded she not pleaded, but she demanded that his funeral be an open casket funeral so they could see how evil these goddamn devils are. You understand? Salakia. George Stinney, you understand? George Stinney was the first, you understand, Salakia, not the first, but the youngest person executed in America, you understand? He was accused of, I believe he was accused of killing 2 white girls, you understand? Which they found out later that was false. You understand? You got the Central Park 5. You understand? The brother in New York, I believe he was from the Bronx or Brooklyn, Khalif Browder. You understand? This brother spent 3 years in jail for them saying that he stole a backpack, which he didn't steal anything. You understand? This brother spent 3 years in jail, and then they just released him on jail with release him from jail with no charges being brought against him. You understand? No probation and none of that. And this brother was so traumatized on what he went through in jail. You understand? That this brother actually killed himself when he came home from jail. You understand? Salaki, it's like, this is how they do blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans in this empire. You understand? And it's right here in these scriptures. You understand? The Central Park 5, you understand? You got 4 Gadite brothers that up there in Canada, you understand, that was brought up on trumped up charges. You understand? These brothers spent 18 years in prison. You understand? And then eventually they was exonerated. You understand? It's a couple of brothers that I know personally. You understand? I know a brother that's from out here in Stockton. You understand? His father spent 36 years in prison for a murder that he did not commit. You understand? And then when he got out of prison, they had to pay him I believe they paid him like $5 million or something like that, which is pennies compared to the time that he spent away from his goddamn family, from the time that he spent away from his children. You understand? And this is what happened all throughout the scriptures. But Salakia, reading on. Verse 18, for John has said unto Herod, it is not lawful for thee to have thy brother's wife. You understand? He didn't do nothing but keep the law. You understand? He didn't do nothing but preach the law and teach the law. You understand? And he held the people in high positions at that time, you understand, to the same standard that he held himself and his own goddamn people. Remember, Herod was a goddamn Caucasian. He was an Edomite, you understand? But he was the king of Israel. You understand? And him being the king of Israel, being the king of Judea, you understand? You were supposed to uphold those laws, you understand? Because the people of Judea, which is the Israelites, you understand? We follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, you understand? Or we supposed to, you understand? So like you. Verse Verse 19, therefore Herodias had a quarrel against him and would have him killed, but she could not. You understand? Herodias, This sister, which was a goddamn Israelite, which was a filthy broad. You understand? She had a baby by her husband, then ended up marrying his goddamn brother. You understand? She had a quarrel against him. She had a problem with him. You understand? And she wanted this brother dead just because he spoke up and was zealous for people keeping the law. You understand? That was in Judea at that time, right? Salakia. Verse 20. For Herod feared John, knowing that he was a just man and a holy man. Look, Herod feared John. You understand? He was a just man and a holy man, meaning he was innocent of committing crimes. You understand? This was a just man and a holy man. This was a brother that kept these law, statutes, and commandments. He didn't do anything wrong according to what God said. You understand? According to the laws of the land of Judea, you understand, which is governed by these scriptures. You understand? He didn't do anything wrong. So Herod couldn't kill him. You understand? Reading on. It says, and observed him. And when he heard him, he did many things and heard him gladly. You understand? He had respect for John the Baptist. Reading on. Verse 21. And when a convenient day was come, that Herod on his birthday made a supper to his lords, high captains, and chief estates of Galilee. And when the daughter of the said Herodias came in and danced and pleased Herod, them that sat with him, the king said unto the damsel, ask of me whatsoever thou wilt, and I will give it to thee. You understand? So during the time of Herod's birthday, you understand, his niece, you understand, Salakia, his niece, the daughter of Herodias, she came and basically did I don't want to say she stripped for him, but she did somewhat of a seductive dance, you understand, for her uncle, you understand, and the rest of the men that sat at the table on his birthday. You understand? And he told her, man, look, whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? I'm bless you. I'm feeling good today. The liquor tasting good. You understand? I'm having a good birthday. Well, what you need from me? You understand? This is like when you watch that movie, The Godfather, when it was like, yeah, the Godfather can't refuse an offer on his the day of his daughter's wedding. You understand? It's the same thing that was going on. Which Herod was a goddamn Edomite. You understand? He was put in place by the goddamn Romans. He was a goddamn Roman. You understand? And the Romans is Italians. This is your Italian mob right here in the scriptures. You understand? Salakia. Reading on. And when the daughter of the said Herodias, Salakia, verse 22, and he sware unto her, whatsoever thou shalt ask of me, I will give it thee unto the half of my kingdom. You understand? He like, man, whatever you want, I got you. Go ahead and ask me, right? And say unto the half of my kingdom, like if you ask for half of my goddamn kingdom, I'm gonna give it to you. Understand? She done seduced these goddamn Caucasians this goddamn much. He willing to give her half of his goddamn kingdom. You understand? Verse 24. And she went forth and said unto her mother, what shall I ask? And she said, the head of John the Baptist. You understand? This brother John the Baptist was in prison. You understand? For basically being overzealous for the law. You understand? He like John. John didn't get killed because Herod, he feared John. You understand? But he still put him in prison for Herodias' sake. You understand? Now Herodias on his birthday, you understand? She told her daughter, like, look, man, go tell him I want John the Baptist's head. Meaning I want him beheaded. I want you to cut that nigga's head off. And I'm saying nigga on purpose. You understand? Because this is the spirit of one of your people, you understand, when they rubbing shoulders with the higher up or they marry outside their nation. You understand? You just a nigga to them. You understand? To Herodias, John was just some nigga that was causing trouble and her fulfilling her pleasures by her being with her husband and then marrying his goddamn brother. You understand? So she like, I want that nigga head. You know what I'm saying? Verse 25. And she came in straightway with haste unto the king and asked, saying, I will that thou give me by in a charger the head of John the Baptist. You understand? Charger is like a basin or a dish. You understand? Or something that you would put a platter on. You understand? Salakia. Verse 26. And the king was exceeding sorry, yet for his oath's sake and for their sakes, which sat with him, he would not reject her. And immediately the king sent an executioner and commanded his head to be brought. And he went and beheaded him in the prison. You understand? He made an oath to get this brother John the Baptist's head. You understand? And he uphold, Salagi, he made an oath to Herodias' daughter that she can get whatever the hell he wanted, whatever the hell she wanted. You understand? She asked for this brother's John the Baptist's head to be cut off. You understand? While he was in prison, and reluctantly he sent an executioner to go cut this brother's head off. You understand? Because some filthy bed wench of a goddamn Edomite king, you understand, wanted this brother's head cut off. You understand? Because she wanted to be free to be a filthy, nasty slut. You understand? And give her body over to a goddamn Caucasian man. You understand? So this brother John, he was put in prison. You understand? And executed on false charges. Basically, charges saying that he did something evil when he did everything that was right according to the scriptures. You understand? Salakia. Let's go to Christ. You understand? The most famous, you know what I'm saying, execution in these scriptures of an innocent black man. You know what I'm saying? Go to the book of Matthew, chapter 27 and verse 1. When the morning was come, all the chief priests and elders of the people took counsel against Jesus to put him to death. You understand? Look, your Christian pastors are the ones that wants to silence Commander General Yohana. You understand? Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson, all of these wicked Negroes, you understand, that take counsel amongst each other to ask for heavier prison sentences. You understand? The 3 strikes law. You understand? The no-knock warrant that got the sister Breonna Taylor killed. You understand? These are your religious leaders. These are your so-called leaders. You understand? That's begging the goddamn government to wreak havoc on the children of Israel. You understand? Because they want to be looked at as good, obedient servants. You understand? And this is the same thing that went on in the Roman Empire. You understand? These big head religious leaders. You understand? These niggas that have some position of authority over the children of Israel, they wanted Christ dead. You understand? Salakia, verse 2. And when they had bound him, they led him away and delivered him to Pontius Pilate, the governor. You understand? They arrested this brother. You understand? And led him away to Pontius Pilate, the governor. You understand? Pontius Pilate being a governor, he's the top guy, you understand, of this Roman Empire at this time. You understand? He's the, basically, I don't want to say that he's not the top guy because Caesar is the king. You understand? But he's the top judge. You understand? He's the governor at this time. You understand? Like Governor Galvin Newsom. You understand? He's over all of the judges. You understand? And the prosecutors in California. You understand? Or whoever the goddamn governor is. I'm not really too big on politics. You understand? But the governor of the state is over all of the goddamn judges. You understand? The governor can get you exonerated or pardoned, you understand, if he feels like it, right? Verse 3, Salaki, not verse 3, jump down to verse 15. Verse 15, now at the feast, the governor was wont to release unto the people a prisoner whom they would. You understand? At this certain feast, this governor, he was about to release one of the prisoners that the people wanted. You understand? Which shows you how corrupt this government and this system was. You understand? It was a custom at certain feasts that they would just let somebody go. You understand? And the reason why is because let's say they chose to let a certain person go. If you did a crime that was that goddamn bad, you understand? They not finna let you go. Not just because they having a good day and it's a feast day and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna grant somebody the chance to go home. Hell no, that ain't what's going on. You understand? That's how evil and corrupt the government, you understand, was in those times. You understand? And just like today, you know what I'm saying? You got brothers and sisters all the time being killed unjustly, unlawfully, you understand? Going to prison on trumped up charges. They done planted drugs on you. You understand? All type of evilness that goes on in this empire. You understand? This happened in the Roman Empire because this is the Roman Empire 2.0. so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Reading on. Verse 16. And they had then a notable prisoner called Barabbas. Verse 17. Therefore, when they were gathered together, Pilate said unto them, whom will ye that I release unto you? Barabbas or Jesus, which is called Christ? So he like, man, look, which one of y'all niggas, which one of these niggas do y'all want released? Barabbas or Christ? You understand? And Barabbas, when you read the story of Christ being crucified, you understand? Barabbas, this brother was not innocent at all. You understand? Salakia. Reading on, verse 17. Therefore, when they were gathered together, Pilate said unto Salakia, verse 18. For he knew that for envy they had delivered him. Verse 19. When he was set down on the judgment seat, his wife sent unto him, saying, have thou nothing to do with that just man? For I have suffered many things this day in a dream because of him. You understand? When he sat on the judgment seat, they having a court proceeding. You understand? Like he's sitting he's sitting on the judgment seat. He's sitting on that throne that the judge sits on here in America. You understand? They got the long black suit on, and he got papers on his desk. And when he banged the gavel, he's sitting on this goddamn judgment seat. And his wife sent unto him and was like, "Look, man, I'm telling you, bro, do not proceed with killing this brother. He's just. You understand? He's innocent. You understand? This is what she's saying. She like, man, look, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. I'm gonna read that again. It says, have thou nothing to do with that just man, for I have suffered many things this day in a dream because of him. She like, man, I've been having nightmares on what's going to happen. You understand? Because of this brother. You understand? Don't do what they asking you to do. He's an innocent man. You don't want nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Reading on. Verse 20. But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask Barabbas and destroy Jesus. These are your religious leaders today, the ones that ask for longer prison sentences. You understand? The ones that ask for those no-knock warrants that got that sister Breonna Taylor killed. You understand? These are your Christian pastors. You understand? That vote. You understand? For brothers and sisters to get excessive time for crimes that they commit or don't commit in this goddamn empire. You understand? These are the same brothers and sisters that says we have no king but Caesar. You understand? Salakia. Verse 21. The governor answered and said unto them, whither of the twain will ye that I release unto you? They said Barabbas. They like, man, look, we don't want Christ release. Release Barabbas. Kill that nigga Christ. We do not want him to be walking these streets telling us that we gotta separate from Rome. You understand? Telling us that we should stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, and Christmas is not something that we supposed to be doing. Hell no. We want to sleep with white women. Kill Christ. You understand? We want to be able to celebrate Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day. They wanted to kill Christ because Christ was a radical black man that told the children of Israel to come together and separate from our goddamn oppressor. You understand? Salakia. Verse 22. Pilate said unto them, what shall I do then with this Jesus, which is called Christ? They all say unto him, let him be crucified. You understand? Like blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you understand that love the ideology of being a goddamn Roman at this time, which is an American today. You understand? They was like, man, look, kill this nigga Christ. Crucify him. Now we don't want to change. I love eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster and sleeping with white women. You understand? I don't want to celebrate Passover. I want to celebrate Thanksgiving. I want to celebrate Christmas, New Year's. Man, kill this nigga Christ. He's coming up against us and he's going to get our seats removed, you understand, from us basically sitting over the children of Israel and having authority and having all of these big mansions and houses and living deliciously up under our goddamn slave master. Man, kill this nigga. He's threatening our position as people that should be ruling over the goddamn Israelites. Kill you. Salakia. Verse 23. And the government said, why? What evil hath he done? But they cried out the more, saying, "Let him be crucified." You understand? Look, even Pontius Pilate knew that Christ was innocent. He's saying, "What evil has he done? Like, why do y'all want me to kill this innocent man?" And they not trying to hear none of that. They like, "Man, kill him. Let him be crucified. Get this nigga up out of here, man." You understand? Salakia. Verse 24. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, "I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it." Then answered all the people and said, "His blood be on us and our children." You understand? Man, Pontius Pilate was like, "Look, bro, I'm about to wash my hands with this, bro. I don't got nothing to do with this. Y'all go ahead and kill him if y'all want him dead." You understand? When he's saying, "See ye to it," man, y'all go ahead and do it. I'm innocent of this. I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Excuse my French. You understand? And they like, "Man, kill him. Let the blood be on us and our children, man. We don't give a damn. Kill this dude." You understand? And you know the story of Christ. Christ was killed. You understand? An innocent black man, you understand, unarmed, brought up on false charges and accusations, and was slaughtered, you understand, like a goddamn dog on a goddamn cross. You understand? Him being the king over the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm going to get one more scripture and I'm going to go ahead and end it. Book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 3. So, like, verse 2. Start verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. You understand? The enemies of God and enemies of the children of Israel make a tumult. A tumult is a loud, confucius noise. You understand? They having all of these United Nations meetings. You understand? They sitting up there telling you that you deserve, you understand, to be up under your goddamn oppressor in so many words with the actions that they take against the children of Israel. This is a tumult, a loud and a confucius noise. You understand? They have all of these goddamn secret meetings about the worldly affairs, you understand, which is literally just to keep the children of Israel oppressed and under their feet. This is a loud, confucius noise. You understand? It says, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. These goddamn nations hate God. They hate the children of Israel. You understand? Reading on. Verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They taken crafty counsel against thy people. You understand? What's that crafty counsel? That's COINTELPRO. You understand? That's putting drugs in your goddamn community. That's planting drugs on innocent black men and women, you understand? And these no-knock warrants, you understand? And the 3-strike law, you understand? And strategically putting all different types of different vices in your community for you to destroy yourself and the rest of your goddamn people. You understand? This is that crafty counsel. White Jesus is a goddamn crafty counsel for you not to believe that this Bible is about you, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You understand? What's going on with Kyrie Irving and Kanye West? That's crafty counsel against the children of Israel. You understand? The children of Israel are blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. It's not no goddamn Caucasian from Georgia, Russia somewhere. You understand? From the Caucasus Mountains. You understand that those are not the children of Israel. They not being brought up on false charges and going to jail and getting executed or spending 20, 30, 40 years in jail. You understand? Getting exonerated after they find out that this brother is innocent when he didn't spend his whole goddamn life in jail, and most of his goddamn friends and family and the people that he grew up with is no longer here on planet Earth because he's been in prison for 20, 30, 40, 50 years at sometimes, you understand? And now he comes home, you understand? And he has none of his goddamn family members that he knows and loves. You understand? That's crafty counsel against the children of Israel. You understand? I'm going to read that again. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, you understand, and consulted against thy hidden ones. The Jewish man calling himself a goddamn Jew is crafty counsel against you. You understand? They consulted against thy hidden ones. We the ones who hidden. You understand? You don't know that blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the children of Israel. You understand? This is why they suspended Kyrie Irving. This is why they made him pay all of these goddamn fines, because we are the Lord's hidden ones. You understand? They done created all of these goddamn books, you understand, that show you that the children of Israel are black people. You understand? And they tried to suppress this for so goddamn long. You understand? But Barakatah Yahweh Shai for the ISUBK and Commander General Yana since 1969 has been bringing this truth out on who God's chosen people really are. You understand? This has been another episode of Nothing New Under the Sun. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. The water for the comments. Officer Naquab, definitely appreciate you. Salaki, I can't see everybody's comments on Facebook. So Salaki, if I don't shout y'all out, you understand? But I definitely appreciate the feedback, the water. My cousin SB, you understand? I definitely appreciate you, cousin, for tapping in and supporting the channel. With that being said, Shalom, Israel.